Welcome to this Topic 7 introduction to promotion in the marketing mix. So in this video, you are going to learn about the 5 different promotion mix tools, and we're going to look at how the communications landscape has changed and why that means that businesses need to change what they do. So let's start by looking at those 5 tools. They're here. I'm not going to say much about these because we're going to come back to that in a minute, but I will just say that when we think about promotion, often we think about advertising. But promotion is a lot more than advertising. There are these 5 different tools. Advertising is only one of those. So why do we need a new communications model? Well, of course, the world is changing. As consumers, we're changing, and therefore businesses need to change their marketing strategy. And of course, there are constant advancements in digital technology. Let's take a company like Adidas. In targeting its younger customers, Adidas now does that completely online. It doesn't use TV anymore, it doesn't use print. It just does it online because it has realised that online is the best way to reach those customers. And as digital technology moves on, Adidas will change what it does as well. In this new marketing communications model, businesses can choose from any of those 5 tools, and in fact they will often use them together. And this enables them to target smaller segments in a much more interactive and engaging way. It also allows them to use that mass media, if it's appropriate, and merge that, bring it together with online, social media, mobile as well. The problem with using all these channels is it can be a bit confusing for the customer. And so what businesses increasingly try to do now is to manage the content so that they develop one story that is used across all the different channels. And in this way, they're delivering a consistent message to us as consumers, whether we see that on TV or in print or on hoardings outside or online, we're seeing the same message from that company. And this is what it looks like. This carefully blended mix of all those 5 different promotion tools held together by this consistent message about our brand and what our brand stands for. So these are the 5 tools. In the videos that follow, we're going to look at each one of these in much more detail, but now I just want to say something about them, why we would choose the different ones, why we would use them at all. So advertising, we can reach masses of buyers. It's a low cost per person that sees it, per consumer if you like. It helps to build that long-term image for a product, and it can trigger quick sales. It's very public, it's very expressive, but it is impersonal. We can't persuade individuals or interact with them really via advertising. At the opposite extreme to advertising, we have personal selling. Tends only to be used for high value products because it's costly. One salesperson, generally one customer, that's expensive. But it does allow for that interaction, and it does allow for a very tailored message to go to individual customers. And then we have things like sales promotion, which really covers a whole range of things, like special offers, like rewards, competitions, all sorts of things come under that heading. And then there's public relations. Public relations really aims at trying to build the brand and develop the brand and get that brand out there. Public relations is where companies, they don't buy advertising space, but they get their name out there, maybe in the paper, maybe on social media, just to get in touch with people and to tell people about their brand. Direct and digital marketing, however, much more targeted, very often interactive, very immediate and very personalised. So really clear differences between these 5 tools. So if we put that together, we've got this new model, much more targeted, much more social, much more interactive and engaging. We've got a model now which is much more integrated, all those 5 tools often being used together, but brought together by this clear, consistent brand message.